Tap in.
Tap in, collective. This is God's Major Oracle. I'm Major Oracle. Today I've been getting like downloads, and this is regarding a fallen angel. So I'm getting that this is a twin flame union that now is a karmic union. This contract has ended. And I want to explain the severity of what you did. Car horn, confirmation. I always play meditation free music in the background. All my readings are timeless. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe if you're new, share this video, leave me a comment below. Now, what I wanted to explain is to the person, I'm speaking to the person that you were the cause of the breakup. But this person felt like home to you. But your ego and your pride got in the way. And this is why this union had ended. Because that person that you were with, they played a you on you, basically. They protected themselves from you. They saw the red flags and they ran. And you can't blame them. You gave them all the red flags and you did it on purpose. So I'm speaking to the person that broke up with the person that felt like home to them. Why? Because of greed or jealousy or envy or hate or sloth or any of the 7 deadly sins. Vanity. Maybe this person didn't floss like you, had, fancy things like you. But this person that you left was an earth angel. Like, you effed up big time. Now, I want to explain to the person that was the cause of the breakup. You could be man, woman, doesn't matter. Now, I got this contract has ended. And they say, can nobody break up a twin flame union? A twin flame, a real twin flame union can never be broken. You two collide every time. You've had past lifetimes together. But because God saw you was playing games, he demoted you. This is what's going to happen. What is happening or what will happen. You are no longer a twin flame. You ain't part of the set no more. You are now a karmic. You're low level now. You're a basic human. You lost your divinity. If you was any of the claircognizance, if you saw past the veil, if you can hear or feel things, that's all gone. All your gifts are gone. You lost your twin flame inheritance. And that has to do with wealth, not only on the physical, on the 3D world, but also on the 5D. Inheritance can also mean gifts from God. It don't necessarily have to be money, but yes, definitely money, because you and your twin were supposed to create something that would have changed the world, that had to do with God's great design, and you messed with God's great design. You will not pass go. Nothing you seek for will come into fruition. You're fired. You are now downgraded. You downgraded your twin flame for a downgrade. So now you became a downgrade. You fell from grace. This is harsh. You don't realize what you have done. You are no longer divine. You're no longer divine. You're no longer protected by the divine. You understand that? Everything is going to hit you like a ton of bricks. You left a divine union for a karmic union. You left a divine being for a witch or a wizard. A warlock. You are no longer gifted. You prayed to God for true love. God answered your prayers and you played with God's blessing. What are you, crazy? You gotta be out your mind. For what? For the latest sneakers? For the chick with the biggest, or the guy with the biggest? You're crazy. You played with a blessing from God. Do you understand that? God answered a prayer of yours. He gave it to you and you played with it. For some of you, you either robbed, stole, cheated, lied, whatever it may be. You denied your twin flame. And for those that have children with them, oh man, that's catastrophic. God is pissed at you. Livid, angry, because now he has to come and rewrite the story. Now he has to find a kingdom spouse for your twin flame that you denied. Yeah, you effed up. This is not a game. You are now with a witch or a warlock, or you will be. Every relationship after this ain't gonna be no good. All new relationships will be karmic. No good. Cops called, you name it. Physical, mental, emotional violence. You're going to go through poverty, you name it. You will not find love in this lifetime. Nope. God already gave it to you. You think He's going to do it again? Poor health. You need your twin flame to heal. See, that's another thing. Your twin flame is your healer, your protector. This person would have protected you from the law. This person would have protected you from others, all harm, spiritual attacks, you name it. See, your twin flame is the other half of your soul. You will now be stuck in poverty. And not only poverty as of financially, poverty as of spiritually. God will no longer hear your prayers. Anything you ask for, you're not going to get, no matter what it is, because of what you did. You're meant to live a life like a snake, dragging this earth forever. You can no longer manifest. Whatever dreams you had, they're not going to manifest. You played with your blessing. You played with your greatest gift from God. No mercy. You will be given no mercy. Everyone has turned their back on you. Your angels, your ancestors. For some of you, your ancestors have turned their back on you. You don't realize how catastrophic that is in the 3D world. Those are our protectors for things we don't see. So could you imagine what's going to start happening in your life now? All that were involved in breaking up a divine union will be punished. So if your boy told you don't do it, if the chick you was dealing with told you don't do it, if a baby mama or ex told you don't do it, if your cousin told you don't do it, your brother, your mother, your father, don't matter who it is, whoever played a part in this union breaking up is going to feel it. And that's the thing. People think, okay, it's just a breakup, it'll just affect me. No, it affects your entire bloodline. You are now going through the dark night of the soul. You need to heal. That's the only way you could get God's attention again. This is the only way you could get to tell God, I'm sorry for what I've done. You have to repent your sins. You have to heal from childhood traumas. That's where it all stems from. Something that happened to you in your childhood is affecting your relationships today. Doesn't matter what it was. You have to heal. You want this punishment of God to end? You have to heal. You have to repent. You have to surrender. You need to surrender. And I'm still giving you away. I'm still giving you away. This video is to give you away. There's still time. You need to confess. You need to tell your twin flame what you have done. You need to surrender to God. You need to, and then just because, oh, okay, if he or she doesn't ask me this question, I'm not going to answer it. That's not lying. See that slick-ish? God don't like that slick-ish. Don't try to come with malicious intentions when you do this surrendering. If you do this surrendering, because if you try to play that sneaky stuff, that's when God is taking your life here on the 3D. And see, that's the thing. You won't go to heaven. You think you'll go to heaven, but you won't go to heaven because you played too many games. See, the latest clothing, the latest fashion, the latest high, or the latest guy or girl. That's not what's important. What's important is your soul, your spirit in heaven. You don't realize what you're doing to yourself and to your bloodline. This can and will affect your children. You are no longer intuitive. Let's say you're no longer intuitive. Let's say your child is out there in the world. Your intuition is what saves your children from crazy stuff that's happening out there. Now, if you no longer have your intuition, what do you think happens to your child? Yeah, okay, I'll wait. You might not survive the dark night of the soul. Not many people survive the dark night of the soul. You have to go within. You got to find yourself. You got to isolate yourself. You got to find the beginning of your trauma. And the only way to do that is to go within. Abstain from addiction, abstain from sex, abstain from connections that are karmic. And not only those that you date, I'm talking about family too. Not all families 100. Everybody got their own intentions. Not all friends are 100. Everybody got their own intentions. And how you gonna have the blind leading the blind? How you a divine being and you allowing a karmic to tell you what to do? Are you crazy? Karmic could be, your mother could be karmic, your father could be karmic, your siblings could be karmic, your friends could be karmic. You will be hit with storm after storm in your life. It will never end till the day you no longer here. That's how bad things are gonna get. You heard a divine being. Let this sink in. A divine being, a child of God, an earth angel, a star seed, a gifted one, a chosen one with divine blood. This ain't no regular human you think you came across. Yeah, they might have been wearing what are those, but you didn't see what they had. You're the type of person to think the grass is greener on the other side. You saw a tattered little garden gate. But what you didn't realize, car horn confirmation, what you didn't realize, the garden of Eden was behind that gate. The person you left your soulmate for, your other half, your kindred spirit, your kingdom spouse, your past life wife or husband, the parent of your children in a past life, you left that person for a basic. Just because, let me tell you something, the devil had beautiful eyes. The devil's an illusionist. He's going to put a girl with Gucci shoes on in front of you. He wants you to make you think, oh, okay, a divine being wouldn't walk in slippers. Yes, they will. I do all the time. See, a divine being do not care what you have on your feet. This is where you made a mistake. A basic karmic would care what you have on your feet. Remember, Jesus wore slippers, not Gucci. Your punishment will be severe. You hurt an earth angel, a child of God. You were the part of 144,000 twin flame unions. You are no longer part of that. There's only 144,000 earth angels walking this earth. You used to be one of them. You ain't no longer in the club. You looking in the club, but you can't get in now. This is what happens when you reject a twin flame. See, you need to be careful with who you hurt, who you break up with. You don't realize what that person really was in your life. You will face karma. Do you hear what I'm saying? You will. Every day that you are not in union with your twin flame, you will face karma. And that karma will grow and grow and grow and get worse and grow. God gave you free will and you chose Gucci sneakers over a divine being. You do not realize what you have done. This contract also included your children. So your children here on the 3D will be affected. If you have children, whether with this person or with another person, your children will be affected. The karma carries down. It drips down into the bloodline. So not only did you affect your children, you affected your children's children, and your children's 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 children, so on, until someone steps in and decides to clean up that bloodline. And it's usually a chosen one that would be born into your family. But you think God will allow a chosen one to be born into a bloodline that acts karmic? No, all children that would be born into your bloodline are now karmic. All of them. For a lifetime or lifetimes. Now your entire bloodline is cursed. Do you realize what you just did? This is not I'm gonna leave her for this chick because she flyer. No, you cursed your bloodline. You lost the love of your life. You dummy. The only person that would have loved you unconditionally. You can have 12 baby mamas, and that person that you did this to was the only one that truly loved you. Unconditionally, would not have judged you, would help you heal, will help you build. Your past life kingdom spouse. You rejected your kingdom spouse, the person that God assigned to you. Your real husband or wife. And you did it for a witch or a warlock. So you two will be at each other's throats, always fighting, always not seeing eye to eye. You will be in conflict with your family, friends, you name it, neighbors, people at work. Things will just be effing up around you. You go to get to your car, all of a sudden your car don't work. Or you late for work, they start beefing to you at work. It's a domino effect. The real parents to your children, even to your past life children. This is the person that should have been the parent to your children. You see a lot of you go through bull because of the other parent, child support, or you can't see your kid, or whatever it may be. It's because that person wasn't meant to be the person that you were supposed to have children with. Your kingdom spouse would not even have you in court. They will protect you from court. They would be a provider too. There's something called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is something that you are born with, records of your past life, your future, and current, what you're supposed to be working on and doing. These Akashic Records are tied to your twin flame. Your twin flame has the same Akashic records that you do. Because you broke this contract and you did this, your Akashic records are now empty. They're empty. You know what that means? You don't exist over here or over there. You're going to probably pass young. And when you do pass young, if you pass young, you're not going to the next level. You will not be at the right hand of God. You know where you're not going? Up. So where you're going? Down. And those that do this betrayed God. Those that do this did not listen to spirit, did not listen to the great design of life. That means you will not be accepted back on earth. So you're not accepted on heaven, and you won't be accepted on earth. So your eternity down there with the bad dude just became, I'm not going to say forever. I'm not going to say for eternity. That's not even no name for beyond. You know what I'm saying? You're never coming back. You cannot come back from this. A twin flame union contract cannot be broken. The only way it can be broken is God comes down and breaks it himself. And in this case, in your case, God came down and broke this union. God ended this contract because he had one that was acting right and one that was acting wrong. He's not going to continue to punish the one that was acting right for the one that don't know how to act. So he came down and ended this contract himself. So you know what that means? Your karmic partner is your partner. You're going to be stuck in misery forever, no matter who the person is. But this divine person you left, you hurt, it's going to have the greatest inheritance of all here on earth and in heaven. This person just gained their wings. This person just gained a position in heaven. This person is going to come into a windfall of money. This person will create something that will help the world while you will suffer. While your children and your children and children's children, you would suffer. You're going to start losing family members. You're going to start losing friends, either by passing or incarceration, or the person is just going to abandon you. You're going to start losing people around you. They're going to start dropping like flies. You're going to have old school friends that you're going to be going to their wake, their funerals. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to lose people. The only way to stop this is if you surrender. If you don't surrender, you just effed yourself for the rest of your life. If you do not confess to your twin what you've done against them, the 7 deadly sins, then you're effed forever. You'll be lucky if you make it till tomorrow. That's how bad of a punishment. Those promises you made your family, you won't be able to keep none of them. The only way is to surrender, confess, and be honest and say what is most hardest for you to say. To admit what is most hardest for you to admit. To tell the truth, all those secrets, all those little lies, all those, if they don't ask, I won't tell type of situation. You gotta end that. Now, I was gonna go through the hidden oracle truth with you guys. So we're gonna go through it, and this is what your person that you left would be thinking. Just being near you was intoxicating. I love you. I want you. I replay our conversations over and over. I'm starting to understand our connection. Finding out the truth crushed me. I am afraid to contact you. If you don't reach out first, it's done. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, this person's healing without you. They're leveling up without you. They hit the finish line without you. I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons. You getting the biggest lesson and punishment all at once. I left when I saw you with someone else. It's always a someone else. Or a something in some situations. Take it as it resonates. I wonder if you are happy without me. Nope, you're not. I bet you miserable. I bet money. I left you before you could leave me. Yup, because you play too much. I don't react when people mention you. Why bother? I love you unconditionally, and that's forever. Until God assigns a new kingdom spouse. Hello. I wish things could be different. Wish you could have been different. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. It probably killed this person inside, and God saw this person's pain and said, nah, it's done. This is the last time you hurt my angel. I will wait for you. I will wait for a sign from you. Excuse me. I will wait for a sign from you. I feel you leaving me behind. And you did. Stupid. So many things remind me of you. I look for you everywhere. I am becoming a better person. And all without you. And I bet you things are worse for you. You speak to me through music. That was your love language. Was. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And that gets less and less every day. I feel you even though we are apart. Because y'all were twins. One was a treacherous little twin. And the other one was divine. So I'm going to leave it there, collective. Thank you for watching. My email is in the description box. Give me a like if you like this video. Share, tell a friend. It might help them out. I upload daily. All my videos are timeless. Please leave me a comment below. And as always, may your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. And as always, collective, it's time to tap, tap, tap out.